Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it's good to feel good. And it is the truth, the honest truth, it's good to feel good. And today, as a kind of mark that, you know, knowing that it's now the end of the summer, I wanted to do a video where I talk about things like, I know it's not related to the summer, or it kind of is in a way, but it's just, I want to talk about a few things that really make me happy, and like things that have made me happy throughout this summer, and yeah, it was mainly things that have made me happy this summer. This is what the video is called.
It's Ollie, the guy who likes pandas.
So, I just want to go back quickly, take a trip down memory lane, and go back to the day that I finally finished my exams, and knowing that that was the final time that I would be in school, like sitting down, writing stuff, it had that feeling that made me realise that now that 13 years of school had finally come to an end, that all my hard work at school would finally pay off. And I'm here now, 3 months later, and it's just been really fun this summer. The first thing that really made me happy this summer was my prom, and knowing that it was long expected and everyone was really looking forward to it, but just knowing that it was a good way to, it was a good send-off, if you know what I mean. Like, as we would all say our goodbyes to each other, and then we would all go off to do our own thing. And it was such a really fun day, or event, I don't know. But if you want to go check out a video that I made from prom, there should be an annotation, like somewhere here, which you can watch the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Or if you can't exactly watch it on your phone, or iPads, or tablet, or, I don't know. Yeah, but if you can't watch it on your phone or tablet, then there will be links in the description, because you can't exactly see annotations in videos on YouTube, on your phone or tablet. But yeah, they'll be there. But I really enjoyed prom, because I love the fact that there was a lot of dancing. I was talking to a few people, like, talking about how we were all saying our goodbyes to each other. And honestly, I really did enjoy every moment of that prom. And honestly, I would do it again. I mean, I'd say a lot of things a lot of times that I'd want to do it again, because I do, because I mean, it was a good chance to say goodbye. I swear I'm repeating myself. It was a really good chance to just like have some final moments with some really good friends that I've made over 2 years, and just, you know, going off to do our own things. Another thing that I've really enjoyed this summer is meeting like some really good friends that I've made over the internet. Like, I mean, I've probably met them through YouTube or through you now, and like we've ended up becoming friends, like really good friends. Like, for instance, I met my friend Becky. Of course, you guys should know by now who Becky is. If you want to go find the channel, there's a link in the description. But yeah, me and Becky met on the 12th of July in Birmingham, and we also filmed some videos on that day as well. And yeah, there's an annotation here in which you can watch the day that on the day that me and Becky met. And of course, it was such a great thing. I mean, we are such great friends. I'm being honest, Becky, we are such great friends. And honestly, to finally meet in person, it was just a really thing that made me happy. I feel quite emotional right now, but it made me really happy to finally meet like a really good friend and just hang out with them for the day. It was a real lot of fun. And then a week after that, I met my friend Jack, who I actually met, or actually I met him through you now, like a day before. And then, like, when we met on that day, we just became friends instantly. Because I mean, we had a lot of like fun things to talk about, and I enjoyed like hanging out with you and the others on that day. And then again, yes, annotation to that day. If you want to go check it out, do it. And it was a fun day, and I love. Like, alright, I'm gonna be honest, guys. The thing I really love, a thing that really makes me happy personally, is hanging out with friends, because friendship is a great thing, of course, and to have friends is really a good thing, because I cannot be thankful enough for the amount of friends that I have, and you guys are honestly such amazing people, and I cannot thank you enough for being. And then another thing that really made me happy that I did for the second year in a row was attending Summer in the City. Now, a day before Summer in the City, it was the Creator Day, which is kind of done in the style of a business day to like what VidCon and Playlist Live have, but it was actually really cool. I mean, I went to a few like talks about YouTube, and I was also talking to quite a lot of YouTubers on the day, like professionals who of course have been doing YouTube for a while and, you know, have big followings, and it was just really interesting to like actually have conversations with them and like talk about like YouTube and things in general, and like how, you know, YouTube has come such a long way since 2005 to what it is today. And it was a fun day, and also I filmed a video with my friend Jack on that day. If you want to go check it out, again, there's an annotation there or a link in the description. And then after the Creator Day of Summer in the City, it was at the actual weekend of Summer in the City. Now, I had a lot of fun, particularly with like watching like people perform, hanging out with friends, meeting some of you guys, and also the big highlight for me was when I went to Louise Pentland's or Sprinkle Glitter's Glitter Time Q&A, and I stood up and asked a question, which I feel really glad that I did it. But I mean, I asked a question about when she gets a chance to go to VidCon and Playlist Live and Summer in the City and events like that. But I mean, and then I talked about how when there's people who can't exactly go to these events, would you ever try to visit them? Those people from other countries, would you ever try to visit them? And then she talked about how she's not really comfortable with going to new countries. I mean, and she's like used to like going to places like America and like going to places around the UK a lot. But she's talked about how she's not really comfortable with it. But also she talked about how she's went to Italy for Itatube earlier this year. And then I talked about how I don't feel comfortable going to new countries because of my diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. And honestly, and then I talked about how I feel really anxious going to new countries. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like since I was younger, I've always felt really anxious going to new countries. But what the thing was, from doing YouTube videos, it's helped me gain confidence and also theatre work as well. And then I talked about with this confidence, it's helped me go to new countries, do things for the first time in my life, and then also go to events like Summer in the City. And what I really was not expecting was getting a round of applause from the people in the panorama room, and I felt really proud of myself that I stood up, asked that question, and then talked about my experience, and then getting a round of applause for it. That was one of the biggest unexpected things that ever happened to me at Summer in the City. And then Louise talked about how she said that I won Glitter Time and how she wanted to win it, but because I did good, and that was a moment that really made me feel proud, because as you all know, I did a video earlier this year talking about how I suffer from Asperger's syndrome, and honestly, it's gotten a really big reception, like, since I uploaded it, and honestly, I feel like it's helped a lot of people. Probably, I don't know if it has, but if it has, then please tell me, because I feel like it's helped a lot of people who probably have the same diagnosis as me and like have trouble like expressing themselves. And I'm really glad that it's got a really good reception from a lot of you guys as well. And again, it's a thing that makes me happy. I don't think I touched upon how my Summer in the City. If you want to go check out a video that I made at Summer in the City, there's an annotation or a link in the description. And now that summer has come to an end, I mean, I still feel happy, But I mean, it just feels weird that all this good stuff that I've done this summer has just now come to an end. And honestly, I would experience the summer over and over again because it's been really, really fun to experience. But I mean, of course, we have to go forward in life and we can't go backwards. But yeah, it's really been fun. And I cannot thank everyone who's made the summer awesome. I just cannot thank you guys enough for making me feel happy, for making me feel really good, you know, good to feel good. And I cannot say any other words other than, well actually I can't say any other words other than thank you. Anyway, those are a few things that make me happy, guys, and you guys also who watch my videos, share them with your friends, comment on them, and you know, who are subscribed to me, you guys also make me happy because without you, I wouldn't exactly be doing YouTube. I wouldn't exactly be talking to an audience that I've built up over the past few years. And it's, you know, I cannot thank you guys enough for watching me, and you guys make me happy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and like, comment, subscribe, and share love. See ya!